Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
And it's Bellingham. And they can counter here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
He's being urged to shoot. He's had a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni. Potw have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances.
Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him all? Shoots!
Thuram finds himself offside.
Konate. Pedro Porro. Thuram. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a throw-in. Van de Ven. Saliba. And here's Højlund. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Nice!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Incoming delivery.
Rice can get it clear. Potw
Looking to go forward now.
He's got away.
Can he latch on to this? Chouameni. Bellingham.
Somalia definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And the pass is intercepted. Chouameni, and they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's forced to go back. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now there's a fine ball.
Real chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Big chance! Goal! The first significant strike.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. 5 minutes till the break. Distributed tidily. Now it's Højlund. Rice. Oh, well played, well played. Potw for Rice. And it's Cucurella. Llorente. Can he get it through? Oh, they could be caught out here.
There's the shot!
He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bellingham running with the ball, and he's got the beating of his man. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So the action resumes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's a searching pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Konate.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's good running with the ball.
Llorente. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Højlund. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thuram being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter.
And the shots!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is number 8, Udis. Substitution
Keeper's dealt with that.
Time and again they are repelled.
Somalia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Konate. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Yildiz.
There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
No, that was never going to make it. Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. Højlund might just make this. Potw still have the cards to affect this game. That's been cut out, well played. Yildiz. Aims beyond the defence. Great vision. Konate tries to play it through. Upamecano wins the duel this time. Konate calmly anticipates. Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Mbappe!
Decent chance! Eze.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Cucurella. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Haaland. And here's Mohamed Salah. And a chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So here comes the substitution.
Mbappe. Number 19. Hoyland. Number 17.
It's a good ball out wide. Dembele.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes!
And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, Peter, they're trying...
And that's it.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you have just joined, you...
Bellingham! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's looking wide. Now the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Takes a shot! Goal! And we have liftoff! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Potw
are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
João Neves. Oh, no joy this time. Bellingham. Bellingham. And it's Potw. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cucurella. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. João Neves. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
Potw really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tchouaméni. It's Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice looking ball. Saliba makes the interception.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Tchouaméni looking for the run. And he's in one-on-one. And the shot! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
There's the shot! Højlund. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. And he's cut it out. Somalia are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Porro, he leaps for it! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Not the most convincing of passes. He's had it taken off him. Probing pass, and he's in on goal. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious.
And that's it.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing all the best.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Rice! It's bounced back off the post. Forced to go back. Looking for the run. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Cucurella. Bellingham is in a really good position out wide. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And that's gone loose. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Højlund chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. Højlund.
Højlund was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for a run-up. That's good vision.
And he welcomes it in. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Højlund. Now it's Mbappe. Højlund. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cucurella.
It's a good foot in there.
And they've got a throw. Can he get on the end of this? Delivers the ball. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Potw really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rice.
Somalia really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Potw have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mbappe. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Somalia have their second corner now. Gehi tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. Thuram. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Nicely shaped ball. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe! And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Corner number 2 then. João Neves with the short one. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes. Closing it, decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. João Neves goes short. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yehi. Some really good ball. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
There will be 3 minutes.
This is
at a
exactly
time.
the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chouameni threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. That is a brilliant... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each. So it's back to business. And it's Chouameni. Lovely, now then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Upamecano. Aimed beyond the defence. Probing pass. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. It's out for a goal kick. Saliba. Yehi. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Upamecano, and he stands tall, impenetrable. João Neves, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. for Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodgers currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Neves. Bellingham is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Good read, needed to be. Now it's Thuram. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Holland. Number 21, Mbappe. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 17,
Rice plays it short.
Rice. Coming on the field.
Can he finish?
Number 9.
And got to be quick to recover this.
Ronaldo. Number 10, Dembele. Number
Dembele
8,
will not want to lose out here,
Number
not against this
13,
opponent.
Conte.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte. Potw are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shoots! Goal! Potw! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Somalia have opted to make another change here.
15,
Potw leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Police.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Conte. This is Dembele. Chance, surely! And there's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So again, we had parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Takes aim and crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And now they can clear their lines. Potw have reclaimed it. Olise producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Nice sequence of passes this. He's cut it out. That's put pay to the danger. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3
And a
minutes
chance!
added time.
Oh, off the bar! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Dembele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, well played, well played. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way
Just a
through,
quick
so
request today
extra
for everybody
time
to
is the
please
correct
kindly
next step.
remove any cars parked on the road.
So here we go
outside the
then,
stadium.
extra time is coming up. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Potw conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mohamed Salah. And it's Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thinks one through. Oh, delightful ball. Upamecano, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Somalia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now.
They've played it short.
Yildiz. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Rice. Rodri. Played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Eze. Olise. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Wriggles his way through, and he's in on Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Olise does really well to win the ball there. So just 15 minutes still to come.
It is now time for our special...
So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Kukurea.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Driving through the... Shot a goal! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And he's taking no chances there. Eze. Somalia are looking to go forward now. Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. All the way back. Potw could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Takes a shot, and again! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there, right place.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.